Hey, welcome. I want to do an overview of class. This is for Government A. This is kind of how your class is going to go. You don't have this, that's my folder, but you start the class here in Student Resources. So you're watching this right now from this folder, right? Kind of went through these. This is a course overview. Here I talk about course grade, how you're graded, the weights, things like that. Um, Here is just some information on the class itself, like specifics, uh, maybe some videos that also appear later on in it. And then you have your welcome video, which is going to have a quiz. And I haven't built the new one yet. So I remake those every quarter. And we're still in right now, as I'm making this, is quarter one. But so I'm finishing up that stuff too. So, history of civics and government is your first unit. There's a unit preview here. These are just to watch, and then you just kind of go through lesson one through lesson five. There's a couple of video assignments here that have quizzes. These are important because they review how to do discussion builders and discussion boards. Discussion boards are super important because they're different than they have been in the past, which you really, if this is the first time you're taking a class, it doesn't mean anything to you. But it's important to watch these videos because when you get to these and you don't do them correctly, it's because you didn't watch this video, right? Yeah. Through lesson two, lesson three, lesson four, and then lesson five finishes up with another video assignment. So there's a lot of me in this first uh, lesson or first unit. Lesson unit two, Constitution and Federation. Here's where you're going to have your first enrichment activity, which is just kind of a fun little activity about Shays Rebellion, and then you have your first project, your Unit Two project, Principles of the Constitution, in this class, and again a video assignment with a quiz that explains it. There are video assignments that don't have quizzes, like this one. On the enrichment activity, and then there are ones that do. So some of them you'll have a quiz, but I do want you to watch them all because if you get to the assignment like here and don't know how to do it, it's because this was explained in the video. On down, lesson eight, there's a discussion and an exam at the end. Again, all the units have exams at the end, um, and whatnot. In unit six, there's a final exam. So unit three is on branches of government. Lesson 11, it's a fun little assignment about the ideal president. It's a discussion, but it's not a discussion in the same way as the other ones. That's explained in this video. Um, it's worth 100 points. I don't know why it doesn't have a grade here, but it will be. I'll double check that. And then your ideal president, there's no discussion builder for this particular discussion. Scrolling on down, lesson 12, lesson 13, lesson 14. This is really about Congress and stuff. And then lesson 15 is on the judicial branch. And then we finish up with a discussion over here on checks and balances and kind of gets into revisits all three different branches at the end. So that's a good one. Unit 4, citizens and their government. Again, a preview at the beginning and some work through here. There is another enrichment activity, this one on Dred Scott here in this unit. And then scrolling on through, just some basic stuff. And your second project for the class one on what is equality. And so that appears here and it's due at the end of the unit here. And an exam. Unit 5 is on state and local government. Good stuff here. We have a discussion on the responsibilities of citizenship. And that's all tied into just all this stuff here. And then we get into lesson 22. Okay. I'm going to check this out because this may or may not still be there when you get back. That doesn't seem to match up with this stuff here. So anyway, sorry, off subject. Unit 5 exam, and then finally the review section. It's really quick. Bam, 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 bam. Goes through it, and then there is a final reflective essay. This is a project, but it's pretty easy. And then you have your final exam. It's just a short little reflection essay, but the video assignment explains it and all that good stuff. All right. Any questions? Nope. All right. You're all good.